Need some coins for the God Squad you've always wanted? Check out rockbottomcoins.com for the safest and cheapest coins anywhere. Make sure you check out the solo grinding service as well. Use code Zirksee at checkout for a 10% discount on your order.
The whole thing wobbin', wobbin', wobbin'. When I come around, got the whole thing wobbin'.
What's going on, guys? It's Zirksee coming at you today with another YouTube video, and today we have the November title update, and I gotta say, in terms of them like just straight up fixing things that are wrong in the game and also just giving us something new to do, this might be the best patch of Madden 19 so far. So with that being said, let's get into it. There is a lot to go over. So first off, getting into some gameplay stuff, the first ever post-launch update to playbooks. Now, I don't know if that's going to affect Ultimate Team at all. Probably not going to affect Ultimate Team, but that is definitely pretty cool. Improvements to CPU-controlled ball carrier logic, zone coverage improvements, and pass blocking improvements. Now, imagine when it says pass blocking, that probably means picking up blitzes more. Franchise, improvements to time management and Super Sim, and also various menu improvements. Ultimate Team added the ability to play squads as a duo. So that means now we can actually play MUT squads with just two people, which is kind of cool. If you just want to do you and one friend, like sometimes you'd have to match up in a game online and have some random dude on your team that you really don't want to have there. Now you can just do you and one person, so that's pretty cool. Franchise updates. Addressed issue where players did not have enough time to snap the ball after Super Sim. Fixed draft clock display for non-commissioner users when pausing the draft. Some retired veterans who came out of retirement have been re-added to the preseason roster. Removed an improper in-game overall boost display when completing a drive goal that resulted in a confidence boost. Updated logic for awarding the Super Bowl MVP. Addressed an issue that caused coaches to not appear in their office in the franchise hub. Boost notifications continue to display after selecting Never Show Me the weekly boost. Addressed conditions that would cause rare freezes. Addressed stability issues when advancing the week after draft. Updated CPU draft logic for first round running backs. Addressed stability issues when minimizing Madden during a loading screen while playing as a player. Visual updates. So we have updated player exclusive retro cleats to reflect the latest model being worn by NFL players this season. This includes the new Air Jordan Concord worn by players like Bobby Wagner, Michael Thomas, Alshon Jeffrey, Jalen Ramsey, and more. And as you can see, here is a picture of those cleats. What is up with this man's legs though? Why are his legs so small? look at his look at his shins. Why are his shins like that? That is so weird. And then we also have another skinny shin man right there. Gameplay updates. Oh man, we're excited to announce that for the first time in Madden history, we can now support playbooks via title updates. This has been a long time goal of the Madden development team. These playbooks changes are the first of many we hope to do as we move into the future. Added split back formations to the West Coast and bounce playbooks. Added functionality to allow slot receivers to motion out wide from the single back tight slots and single back tight flex formations. Updated the alignment for kickoff return formations to address exploits around pinning opponents deep in their own territory with consistent coffin corner kickoffs. And you guys know what that means. Bye-bye to the scum kicks. Thank you very much, EA. That has been one of the most frustrating things to deal with when there's literally nothing you can do about someone kicking it straight to your fullback and you end up getting the ball in like the 10, maybe 15-yard line every single time. It was honestly one of the most annoying things to deal with, and I'm glad they finally patched that because that was super freaking annoying. Some plays in the Hail Mary spread formation via custom playbooks will no longer be available in practice mode to avoid some stability issues. If users encounter this, a request to choose a different play will appear. Updated logic around Coach Cam play art to address cases where QB contain and /or blitz play art could sometimes provide a pre-snap tell as to what type of play the offense was running. Tuning. Remove the 10-second runoff penalty after the offense takes an intentional delay a game, which that actually was used in like the Madden Championship to get a W, which is just stupid. 2, to prevent offensive players from sometimes popping after huddle break. Address an issue preventing sack stats from always being tracked correctly. Tuned to camera flip after interception so users are less likely to briefly run in the wrong direction. Really, that is huge. Okay, I really like that. Tuned kickoff action so inaccurate kicks will be penalized more wildly inaccurate kicks going out of bounds. Thank you very much. Fix an issue that could sometimes cause an injured player via off-ball injuries to get stuck running off the field. Catching. Address an issue sometimes preventing the illegal touching rule from being applied correctly. Receivers catching a pass to being out of bounds. Addressed a rare issue causing the incorrect catch animation to trigger when thrown late across the field, and also fixed a rare issue where a fumble in the end zone recovered by a defender going out of bounds could be rewarded as a touchdown instead of a touchback. Real player motion. Adjust a rare issue preventing the ball carrier from being ruled down correctly during a specific 3-man reach tackle animation. Address an issue allowing players to avoid an auto motion before the snap, which has been used as an exploit. Made some improvements to CPU ball carrier logic to decrease the frequency of drastic cuts and direction changes. Rare case of players getting frozen on the ground post-play after some cut stick and gang tackle animations. Address coverage for a lot of different zones. Address an issue that sometimes causes a middle linebacker to blitz instead of playing his 3-receiver hook zone when using the play. Big nickel over G, cover 4 quarters. A ton of different zone stuff. You guys can go ahead and stop the video and read into that. Blocking. So here we go. Finally, they blitz the 3-3-5 VOD. Added pass blocking and QB contain logic to address exploit blitzes from the nickel 3-3-5 odd formation and other similar setups. Tuned to QB contain behavior to make them rush at a wider angle, as well as stop rushing to contain the outside when they're unblocked due to an overload. Here's a little note here. When breaking down some of the exploit setups being used with the 3-3-5 odd and other similar formations, we found that this problem was caused by a contain rusher either rushing the B gap or rushing the same gap as the adjacent pass rusher. Since the design intent of the QB contain assignment is to counter QB scramblings outside the pocket while not being a pass rusher, we have made some adjustments to support that intent. We have made tuning changes to force them to a wider rush, as well as continuing to play contained in cases where they cannot be blocked by the offensive line, which means they will not rush the QB after a few steps if they are not blocked, which will continue to break on scrambling QBs when in the contain assignment. If you want that player to rush the QB for the entirety of the play, it needs to be assigned a pass rush assignment via either play call or a hot route. Tuned to improve pass blocking when handling off engaged defenders while pass blockers are switching blocking targets. Address an issue causing offensive tackles to use short pass sets in shotgun formations when pass blocking against some defenses such as big nickel over G. Address more instances of pass blockers sometimes falling down at the snap when using hurry up offense. Blocking a fullback on halfback toss plays sometimes target a defender on the backside of the play, and that would be a fumble. We also have some PC stuff, added the correct default button mappings to DS4 controllers, and of course for the Ultimate Team we do have the duo squads, and also address an issue allowing defensive teammates and squads to interact with the defensive captain's pre-play adjustment menu, and additional online stability improvements. I believe that is all for the update. I gotta say, this was a really big update. So to recap the best parts of this, they stopped the nickel 3-3-5 odd. We now have duo squads. They also fixed a couple real player motion stuff, a bunch of tuning. Scum kicks is probably the biggest thing, to be honest, because that is just, it was disgusting having to get the ball on like the 10-15 yard line, or even fumbling sometimes, because I would get the ball with my fullback. I would instantly try to go down, and he just wasn't fast enough. I would end up taking a big hit, and I would fumble sometimes. It was just ridiculous. So now at least they're going to actually have to kick the ball off to Tyreek Hill and Deion Sanders for me. So that is pretty cool. I also got some nice new cleats and some new playbook stuff and a bunch of franchise updates if you guys play franchise. Pass blocking, zone coverage, playbook updates. Pretty freaking cool. So I got to say big props to EA on this update. Finally getting things right now. Hopefully this will solve most of the problems. I can't really think of another one right now that needs to be fixed instantly, but as you guys know, with every patch, another thing falls down. So we'll see what happened with this patch that causes something else to glitch, because it just seems like every single time they patch something something else comes around and it's even worse. So if you guys did enjoy the video, and if you did, smack the like button, subscribe, and comment. Make sure you guys check out my other videos from today. I did already upload a video going over the new solo battle blitz in the Team of the Week boss. I will be having another video coming out later today going over the new Team of the Week. So if you guys enjoyed, I'll see you guys next time.